Hello everyone, my name is John. 6 years ago, I made a video called Questions for My Future Selves.
So you guys, if you're watching this on the day this comes out, which is Wednesday, April 5th, it is my birthday. Today I'm turning 19.
The idea was that I would respond to it in a year, and then in 5 years.
These are just questions that I would like to ask me in the future.
I did not respond to it in a year, because that is the only one that exists. I was supposed to respond to it when I turned 25. Today is my birthday. I am 25 today. So I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and give it a watch and respond to these questions.
Are you making this response video?
Well, I am now. I mean, I missed the first one that you wanted me to do, but I'm here for the second one. So 1 out of 2 that's a 50%. That's still failing. But that's something, right? Half credit?
Did you ever have to dog sit Bella again? Did you ever even see her again?
I did not ever have to dog sit Bella again, and to the best of my memory, I don't think I ever saw her again. Which is kind of sad. She was a really nice dog.
Question number 3. Did Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. get renewed for a 5th season? Last night, tonight, for me, not for you guys, but I just got done watching the second mid-season premiere of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And man, this season has been good.
Yes, it did. Season 5 was pretty solid. It's not my favorite season. Season 4 is obviously my favorite season. Season 5 was solid, though. Season 7, though, you will be happy to know. The show got 7 seasons. It ended on its own terms. And Season 7, Chef Kiss, phenomenal season. I love that show so much. I still do, even though it's been 3 years since it ended. That can't be right. And 10 years since it premiered? What the hell?
Did you go to the Czech Republic again this year? Right now you're thinking about it. You don't think you can afford to go or spare the time, but you would really love to go. So that's the question really. Did you or did you not go to the Czech Republic this year?
So I did not go in 2017. I did go in 2019. I went river rafting with my mom and another friend from Alaska and a bunch of our Czech friends. We rafted the Vltava River. I kind of wish I had vlogged that trip, but I don't think I did. But also, it was a great personal time for me, so... And there was a lot of other stuff going on at the time. I really didn't have the energy to be on camera at the time, so it's probably for the best that I didn't. But I did get back to the Czech Republic eventually. It was a ton of fun, yes, but not when I thought I would.
Have you hit 1,000 subscribers yet?
Not on this channel. However, the Fursuit has its own channel, which you will be happy to know currently sits at about 45,000 subscribers. That's something, right? I'm gonna count it. It's not exactly what I had in mind. The question was not, did this channel get 1,000? It was, did your channel? And that is one of my channels.
Have you collaborated with any bigger than you YouTubers in the past year?
In the past year, on that channel, no. And on my furry channel, also no. If we're talking about all time on that furry channel, then yes, I did a ton of collabs over there that were a ton of fun. Although by now, most of the audience on this channel is bleed over from that channel, so you guys probably already know about all of that.
I guess in general, how is your channel doing?
Let's see, this was April of 2017. We didn't do very much on this channel during 2017. I think we filmed Solar Eclipse in August, which was a lot of fun. I think there was 1 or 2 other videos throughout 2017. Early 2018 was when the YouTube adpocalypse happened, I'm pretty sure, and this channel got demonetized. Now is not something that would bother me in the slightest because I'm not doing it for the money, I'm doing it for me. But at the time, that was when I had started fading into the, hey, I could turn this into a job if I wanted to. And that was really appealing, understandably so, because who wouldn't want to have fun all the time on camera and get paid for it? Especially if you get to have a really big channel, you can make a buttload of money just goofing off on camera. And of course, that's going to be appealing and everyone's going to want to do that. The lesson I had not learned at the time was that if you try to sell your soul to the internet in exchange for cents on the dollar, you lose. It doesn't go well. So when the YouTube adpocalypse happened in 2018, I want to say it was January of 2018, I stopped uploading to this channel. Recently though, I have started uploading the Book of the Week videos again. Like I said, I'm trying to do stuff for me now, and the things that I want to do are, I like talking about books that I've read, and movies and TV shows that I've watched, and whatever else. Videos like this one. Since I started uploading again, it has been trending upwards, so I would say that we're doing pretty good, but also I'm not really concerned with the stats anymore because I'm not expecting it to do very good. If it goes somewhere, that would be nice. If not, whatever. I'm here because I want to talk about my favorite books. Right now, The Chronicles of Narnia. That's really all there is to it now. Which I think is probably a much healthier mentality to have, but it took me a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to learn that, so.
I have a list on my phone of video ideas. I screenshotted it and I stored it somewhere on the computer. If we even still have this old MacBook, with the scratches and everything on here, did you complete that list?
I do in fact still have that MacBook. That is a mid-2012 model. And it is still my daily driver for some reason. I think probably the biggest reason is that I can't really afford to upgrade to a newer one right now. Also, the hard drive on that one died, so I replaced the hard drive. I've replaced pretty much everything in that computer that can be replaced. So I don't think I have that list of video ideas. I do have a different list of video ideas now, but I am certain it's not the same one anymore.
Do you still work at McDonald's?
No.
Did you join or have you been in the process of joining the Air Force?
I did not join. I did really well on the ASVAB, and then when I got to MEPS, I was basically buried in bureaucratic paperwork and hoops that I had to jump through. And when I really sat down and thought about it and talked through it with my dad, I decided that was not really what I wanted to do, and I have not regretted that.
Who are your 3 favorite YouTubers right now? My 3 favorite right now are Markiplier, Kyle Summers, and Rosanna Pansino.
Holy crap, none of those stuck around in my, forefront of my memory. I guess one thing that 2017 me would be interested to know is I actually did a collab with Kyle Summers. We went to Portland and vlogged a journey around Portland together, so that was a lot of fun. I also did a couple of collabs with him on my furry channel, which were also a lot of fun, and I would totally do that again if he wanted to. He's a pretty great guy. The other 2, Markiplier, Rosanna Pansino, I don't watch either of them regularly anymore. So firstly, I'm going to preface this by saying my taste in YouTube videos has changed drastically since back then. I'm going to try to pick 3 broadly different categories, and I'm going to say Abby Emmons. She does a series called Writer's Life Wednesdays talking about how to write your novel. Epic Gardening. I have been really into gardening the last couple of years. I think that's one of the things that pulled me out of the depression hole. Epic Gardening channel. It's a lot of fun, and they're really funny. They got good chemistry with each other on that channel, and I like that channel a lot. I think for my 3rd pick, I'm going to say My Self-Reliance. That's a guy named Sean I think he's in Ontario, Canada. And he basically does the word that popped into my head was ASMR, and I hate that might be an apt description of these videos. He's just living off the land in Ontario. Right now he's building a cabin. He might be done with the cabin, actually. He doesn't talk to the camera very much. It's usually just the sounds of nature and of him building the cabin, and I really like the vibes of the channel. Self-sufficiency and self-sustainability and whatnot that he's got going on there, and I think that would be a lot of fun to do. So I guess that's going to be my pick for my 3rd favorite channel right now, is My Self-Reliance.
How's the vlogging going? And how's the gaming going? And how are any other projects that you've started going?
How are my vlogging, gaming, and any other projects going? That is such an open-ended question. Vlogging, I have not done. I did one vlog since I moved to North Dakota. I haven't done any more since then. Gaming, I, again, have not done much since I moved to North Dakota. I did start doing The Long Dark. And then any other projects, I am working on a novel right now. I'm at about 20,000 words, and my target range is 60 to 100,000. Although I'm less concerned with the word count, and I'm more concerned with just telling the story the way I want to. Anyways, that is how those projects are going.
How's that book coming along? You know, the one set in the alternate history but future, you know that one? Or do you even not know what I'm talking about anymore?
I honestly don't know if the one that 2017 me is referring to is the one that I'm currently working on. I think that is the same one, actually. I'm going to assume that that's the same one, because I think it is. I did probably like a year's worth of world building in the background for that book, before I even wrote a word about it, of that story. And I'm pretty sure that the general idea of that story has changed a lot since I started working on it. I think it's the same project, but I don't think it's even remotely close to the same story anymore. An excerpt of basically like the first chapter or two was actually published in a magazine called Floodwall last December. I will throw a link to that down in the description. If you guys would like me to do a reading from that, I would be happy to do that. I did one at the Floodwall magazine launch, which was a ton of fun. I can officially say I am a published author now, which is really cool to say. Like I said earlier, I think I'm in the process of fleshing that out into a full novel. I'm at about 20,000 words. My target is about 60 to 100,000. I'm looking for a full-length novel, but I don't want to make it so big that it gets not looked at. And from my understanding, science fiction novels tend to do best in the like 70 to 90,000 word range for new authors. If you guys would like me to do a reading of that, I would be happy to. If this video gets 10 likes, I will do a reading of that.
How has Elon Musk's Mars missions been going? Right now, he's planning on having people on Mars in 2018 or 2020.
Oh man, I cannot believe we thought Musk would put people on the moon in 2018 or 2020. That is laughable. Why did we think that? He is still saying that he wants to put people on Mars. He has been doing some really fascinating work with rocketry and spacesuits, and he does appear to be preparing for the Mars mission. But what is actually much more promising lately is NASA just sent the Artemis mission, which did a loop around the moon, and those are going to be carrying astronauts in the near future. Although SpaceX has also been carrying astronauts, so he has not made it to Mars yet. But I believe he's still trying. I don't know. I'm not personal friends with Elon Musk. He did buy Twitter, though. So, there's that, I guess.
Do you have a career now?
I do have a career, sort of. I am a pilot right now, and I am in the process of getting all of the type ratings and certifications and everything that I need to go be a commercial pilot for a big airline. Right now, I just have my private pilot's license. I am going to be working on the instrument rating soon. Then I will have the multi-engine commercial pilot's license. What I really want to do is go back to Alaska for a couple of years and fly bush planes for a little while. Like do mail and grocery deliveries out to the villages and whatnot. I think that would be a ton of fun. I've always wanted to see more of the remote parts of Alaska that I haven't really had a chance to see. So, and I think that would give me a good opportunity to do that. So that's kind of the plan there.
Do you have a dog of your own? Right now, you really, really, really want a dog, but you also really, really, really can't afford one?
Ooh, I do, actually. I have two. You guys want to be a good boy? Here, Matt. Hey. No fighting. Here. Come on, Mac. Come on. Come on, Mac. There we go. This is Mac. He is 9-month-old corgi. He is my second dog. Come on up, Deke. Oh, come on up. You can do it. Normally he doesn't have a problem with that. What are you doing? Yes. Who's a good little corgi? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. Mac is super lovable and friendly and very loyal, but he's kind of dumb. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're not a very smart dog. You know you're not. Deke is like the complete opposite. He's very independent and he has a mind of his own, and he's way too smart for his own good. Come on up. There he is. There's my Deke. There's Dekers. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. Okay. Okay, yes. Do you guys want to sit on my lap while I finish the video? I don't know how this is going to go, to be honest. Normally I have them sit in their kennels while I'm doing videos. Because of this, they love to wrestle. Alright, so that is not going to work with the dogs. Okay, I also didn't realize how long this video was getting, so I'm going to try to wrap this up quickly.
What is your favorite food now? Right now your favorite food is pizza, as it has been for a long time. Your favorite dessert was cheesecake. It's been that for a long time too, so I don't expect those to change, but I'm curious, have they?
Okay, favorite foods. Favorite food and favorite dessert, I asked specifically. So, 2017, apparently pizza and cheesecake, respectively. Cheesecake, for sure, 100% still my favorite dessert. Favorite food? That's tricky. The last couple of years, every time that I have gone back to the West Coast to visit family, I always try to make an effort to go to some seafood restaurant of any kind, because they have really good seafood in Oregon and Washington. But specifically Moe's Seafood and Chowder. I love that restaurant. One of my all-time favorites.
Are you still a Christian?
Yes, I am still a Christian, although my religious beliefs have become much more my own in the last couple of years. Alright, thank you very much, 2017 me, for the questions. I do want to put forward a few questions. Okay, we'll come back to this when I turn 26. So my questions for 26-year-old me are, did we finish the book? I did say I wanted to finish it by the end of this year. I think that is totally possible. It's just going to be a matter of discipline, so we'll see. Speaking of discipline, another one, have I lost the weight? Currently, I am 250 pounds, well, I'm more like 240, 45, but when I weighed in this morning on the scale, I was wearing all of my clothes, and it was like 248, so I'm about we'll say 245. Yeah, my target weight is to be under 200. How did the Switzerland trip go? Did you finish your IFR certification yet? Have you taken an airline job via one of the pilot pathway programs yet? If so, which one? And if not, why not? How is YouTube going? Because we are doing that again, apparently. Okay, and then I will ask a handful of questions for myself when I am 30, and those will be, are you married now? 5 years, lots can change in 5 years. Where do you live now? Are there any major life milestones that have happened between 2023 and 2027? Did we put humans on Mars yet? If you finished the book, have you written more? Did they do well? Have they been published? How's that whole journey going? Do you have any more dogs? Because I mean, right now, we've got a 2-dog limit on the lease, but you would totally have like 47 dogs if you were allowed to, so what's the deal there? How's that going? Alright, I can't think of any more questions to ask my future selves. If you guys have some questions you would like to ask me either now or in the future, leave them down in the comments below and I will go through those the next time we do one of these videos. So, yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.